the national anthem. On the other side, the visitors will be the Allatoona Buccaneers. They are coming in at 15-2. Head coach Jonathan Wishton and Bennett Jarrett is their leader. He'll be going to Reinhardt. And you take a look at some of the key wins this year: a win over Harrison, a win over Kell, a win over Pace, a win over Baylor, Tennessee, and then a loss out of state to McCallie. This Allatoona team very focused as you come down the home stretch of the season.
Well, they're 15-2. They've wrapped up the number 2 seed in the playoffs next week. I think they'll be playing Wesleyan. This is a young team still. They've improved this season immensely, but they're still young. They've got 17 underclassmen on this squad right now. So, but they're doing very well. 15-2.
We'll take a look at the 12-4 Northview Titans and take a look at their key wins this season. Cambridge, a win over Peachtree Ridge, a very formidable Peachtree Ridge team, a win over Lassiter. Has some losses. We saw the Lambert team on Saturday, lost to them, but this Northview team under Coach Brian Rawling, they are the 5A champs, but with reclassification move into 6A.
Yeah, that's right, Joel. This would have been a preview, perhaps, of the 5A area state championship this year. But Northview was bumped up to 6A classification, so this is a non-area game, but we expect a good one today.
It is a non-area game, and it is a warm-up for the playoffs, and it is high-level lacrosse right here. Glad that you're with us on the SUVtv live from Johns Creek, Georgia, and we just hope the rain stays away. Late chance of rain as we may be in the third or fourth quarter, but either way, they got the sticks, they got the pads, and they're at midfield, and they're getting ready for it. One of the matchups that I'm looking forward to seeing in this one, Dan, is at the face-off. We talk about how important face-off is. Danny Tesler of Allatoona, 72% of his face-off wins. He is going up against a very formidable opponent in Matt Reaney, who's 63% of his face-off this season.
Yeah, that's right. Matt Rennie is definitely the key to Northview's offense. Northview will throw a couple of the guys to spell Matt from time to time, but Matt's their go-to guy. Everything's going to key off him, and I agree with you, Joel. This is going to be certainly a key to the game.
We set that white balance and bring it in focus. Allatoona, they are the visitors, all in black. Black tops, black shorts, white numbers. They got red trim. The Titans there at home, all in white tops, white bottoms, and they got the beautiful navy numbers and the navy trim. And we are ready for the opening face-off, and we are underway. It is Georgia out of bounds, and it will stay with Northview.
Well, Matt Rennie got a nice face-off win right away.
Rennie sends it down on the attack now. Sophomore Trammell Lovingood behind net. Works it around the right side, back out and out of the box, and they send it back up top. And they will work their offense there. Maddie Beyondich.
Keep an eye on Maddie today. He's a senior, 4-year starter, 2-time All-American. This kid's going to go to Army and play lacrosse next season.
Titans being very deliberate on offense right now. Beyondich gets it and swings it down, and they get it inside to Westbrook. Westbrook has to move back into the box, and he'll kick it back out. Nothing there. Allatoona protecting the box and the net so far. Nice spin move by Beyondich as he moves in, getting checked and bothered in there by Tesler.
A quick double team there by Allatoona. Almost got a turnover.
Ground ball pickup, working it now. Other Titans opening possession of the game. Westbrook now slings it over to this left side. In the left blocks, he's going to work it and come back out is Rennie. Now Rennie up top. And they work it around. Miles Litt, Middle Tennessee State in white for number 28 for Northview. Well, Northview in behind and taking their time deliberately here with Beyondich, holding it to the left of the blocks.
Look like they're just trying to feel out what kind of defense Allatoona wants to run at them at the beginning of the game.
Him and Tesler, Jossie out high. And Beyondich will pull it back out. And they'll do something else. Westbrook is at the top with him to the left. Rennie, Trammell, and Litt also with him. Miles Litt, there's a shot scooped up.
Shot by Beyondich.
Took 2 minutes, Joel, before our first shot of the game.
Allatoona ball.
And Jay Molander in goal, the junior. Allatoona now working back this way in their attack, and there's Carson Sorrells, and we'll call his name frequently, 22. They swing it back in, and they're behind the net. They're working with their first possession. As we are under 10 minutes, 9:40 to go here in the first quarter. Brooks Gilliam gets it and slings it way back out high, and they're working around. Trevor Stewart, the junior midfielder, is impressive as well. There's a shot in, no. Shot to the left by Sorrells, a freshman midfielder. And a freshman, you talked about the youth of this team. They are a very sophomore, junior heavy squad.
Yeah, Sorrells is the leading point getter for Allatoona this year so far.
Bennett Gerald was behind net. Allatoona up close into the box. Now they're going to work it around.
He's a big kid, number 22, Sorrells, Allatoona.
Sorrells scoops that up, gets it into the back. There's Bennett Jarrett. Jarrett comes back around. They swing it up top. Nothing there. Wanted to get a shot. Now they go inside. There's Stewart. Stewart moving to the right of the box, getting bothered, and now he kicks it back around, and they'll set it up again. Neil Brown, a young freshman. His shot knocked out. And here comes Northview on the clear, and almost a tackle there. And he wanted to throw his flag. It's not there, so he uses his hat.
I thought we had our first penalty coming up, but we have our first hat thrown for the day. It's by a referee, not one of the coaches.
Exactly. Yin, with it, the fancy footwork, moves it in for Northview, and they will set it up. Daigle there, and there's a save, and we'll get the mark on the penalty now.
Flag is down.
Joel, it's going to be a 30-second hold call against Allatoona.
Northview will go a man up.
That was nice of Mike Montgomery there to hand Pete Fleury, his partner there in stripes, a flag. So he doesn't have to use his hat all day.
Exactly. He went reaching for it and didn't have it, so he threw the flag. Great improvisation, if that's a word. He was improvising. 8:30 to go, first quarter. Northview in white, and they will be on man up. They're moving right to left as you look at it. I'm glad you're with us here on thesuvtv.com, thesuvtv.com. Beyondich holding in the box now to the left, and he swings it back up high to the top. Westbrook now is at the top. Now they work it around the right side, looking, and now Westbrook has it high to the box. He goes over to Beyondich. Beyondich goes down low. There's a shot, Remy. They got it in their goal. Beyondich with the assist, and we have our first goal of the game. That one goes to Chad Johnson.
Joe, I think that was Chase Hicks, number 11 for Northview on the assist. We'll give Matty Beyondich the hockey assist.
1-0 now, and Northview goes up, and we'll have our face-off ready. If you saw that replay there, outstanding passing. And it'll be Rennie and Tesler, and they'll tussle. And Tesler's going to come away with it. Face-off win for Allatoona. So each team has won a face-off.
Yeah, interesting. That time, Coach Westbrook didn't have his Fogo, Danny Tesler, taking the face-off. That face-off was taken by Northview's. I'm sorry, I got the wrong number. That's
nice
right.
Shot.
That was, yeah, Matt Rennie on the face.
Great save there by Jake Hansen.
Hansen there in goal with that save. Allatoona still working on offense now. Here's Brooks Gilliam. Gilliam swings it out. It was picked up by Mike Johnson, and now we've got a flag.
This call is going against Northview. Joel looks like a 1-minute slash call against Northview, so go man up for Allatoona.
Allatoona with a man-up advantage here early. 7:45, Northview in the books first. A Johnson goal at 8:14. Allatoona working in the black, and they've got it up high as Connor Carter, a senior midfielder, one of the few seniors. There's a shot. It was low and wide left by Brooks Gilliam. Allatoona still working with it in the box. Harassment going on. Good play by Yin. Yin defensively trying to scoop up the ground ball. Is still rolling here in the midfield. And they cross the midfield line, and now Northview has it. Now they bobble it around, and I think the ground ball, they're having all kind of problems. Allatoona is going to pick it up, and they're going to go out to the wing area, try to get it in. They want that penalty. Not going to get it. Here's Brooks Gilliam. Gilliam into the box. Allatoona now to set it up. They're swinging around. Had numbers for a moment momentarily, but unable to work it. Ball is on the ground a lot. No one able to scoop it up. Here's Allatoona with it. There's Gilliam. Gilliam shot. No, hit the post.
Nice save by that Northview goalie.
Exactly. Jake Hansen, the junior, in goal, and now we've got whistles. And do we have?
Looks like a timeout.
Timeout. Yeah, timeout has been called. Northview calls the timeout at 6:51 with a 1-0 lead on a Johnson goal. Each team with a face-off win here early.
Titans would like to thank all of their 2015 sponsors of men's lacrosse.
Lindsay back here with you. And Dan, what do you think Coach Rawling is talking about in this huddle, in this timeout with his Titans?
Well, they're a man down. They've got possession of the ball, so I think it's a pretty smart timeout. It's a 1-0 ball game right now, so they just want to be a little bit more methodical about how they can get this ball cleared and kill this rest of this penalty. Early timeout, but it's probably a good one.
Justin Westbrook, we've called his name. Of course, we've talked about Matt Beyondich. And Westbrook, through 16 games, up to 31 goals and 18 assists. We'll look for him to get involved once Northview wants to go on the attack. Northview averaging just under 10 goals a game and coming in at 9.7. Allatoona a little bit higher at 15.2, but were held to 2 goals in a loss against Westminster, and they are really looking to try and rebound from that devastating 14-point loss.
Yeah, Westminster's got a very good team this year. They're the favorites in the 5A playoff run. Surprised by that score, though. Allatoona's had a good team, good record this year.
So Conan Slather starts it up for Northview out of the timeout. Ground ball scoop. We're in the midfield area fighting for it. Ball rolling, and now on the Allatoona side. And now it's going to be picked up, and here comes Northview, and they are into the attack.
Well, that's a clear, but that's not how Coach Westbrook drew it up.
Ball still on the ground, and there's a ground ball pickup from Northview, and that's James Boyce. Boyce in a junior. Boyce working down the right side. Now they swing it back out, and they will set it up now, and here's Miles Litt, the midfielder.
They're substituting some offensive players. So here comes Beyondich and Westbrook. Pair of their Northview seniors.
Westbrook with it. Now swings it wide to Litt. Litt now going to attack, going right at Stewart. There's a shot save. Allatoona now coming out on the clear. Here's Tessler. Tessler moving across the midfield line. Tessler now brings it down. He swings it over to Stewart. Stewart's going to get inside the box. Now slam on the brakes. Now make a move to the left. Now shoot to the right. It's wide.
Oh, that's a nice rip.
Stewart was in full control. And as you said, a nice rip there. It just was low and wide to the left. Now here come the Titans, and they will operate now. And holding it right now is Kevin Sakowicz.
Yeah, Sakowicz will be using his name a lot. He'll probably draw number 1 assignment, number 1 attack assignment for Allatoona.
Beyondich with it now as he moves closer into the attack and now goes inside the box. Makes a move to the right. Beyondich holding, being worked on by Stewart. Westbrook is out high with him, and Rennie is wide to the left. Litt is down low in the box in front of the cage, and now back behind the cage is Lovingood.
Sure are taking the time. I was expecting Northview to kind of run a little bit harder today.
Yeah, being very deliberate. So Rennie's going to take, he's moving. He's being worked on by Palmer Fields. He goes into the box. Shot, save. Good save. Jay Molander a goal. He's stepped up big here so far for this Buccaneer team as they come back this way. Ball is on the ground in the wing area. Can't scoop it up. It's on the ground again. Allatoona and Northview both having problems scooping up ground balls. They fight and tussle for it here on this side, and Northview's going to pick it up. So they push him around and knock him and push him, and the ball is down and out, and let's see. Mr. Ref says we'll stay with Allatoona.
Yeah, sloppy play at the beginning of the first quarter, Joel.
Tatum with it. And they say play ball. So Tatum is going to move, and now he's going to get it down. He's on the right alley, now moves into the box. Then comes back out of the box, and now the Buccaneers will set it up offensively. Ben Galloway in now at the attack, number 3 in black. Allatoona working to the left of the box. Moving around now is Brooks Gilliam. He swings it in behind. They work it back around, and now here's Bennett Jarrett. Ready to get his name called. He tacks on the cage. Backs it back. There's a pass in there. It was a bobbled pass. You mentioned sloppy play. Unable to do anything with it. Galloway with it now for the Bucks. 3:50 to go. First quarter, 1-0. Shot wanted to be taken there by Zambano, but it was not there. Now on a cut. Nice little weave. Good. He's got it. It's on the ground. Northview's going to pick it up. Now here they come and try out with a clear. And coming this way now is Michael Ryan. Ryan now gives it over. Here's Rennie. Rennie with a nice move. Rennie on the attack. Rennie coming into the attack. Now he swings it off to the right. Here's a shot save.
Oh. Looked like he was going to try to pass the ball over to Matty Beyondich on the backside, and goalie just took his stick out and intercepted that. It's a good play by the goalie.
Molander, another fine play in goal for the Buccaneers. 3:15, 1-0. Northview in white leading. Allatoona in black. And now Allatoona will be coming back on the attack. To the right of the box. Connor Carter held it for a moment. Now it's back behind the cage. Now coming out in front. Looking. Nice spin move. Going on the attack goal. A nice goal in there. Bennett Jarrett. He's on the board.
Yeah, Bennett beat Kevin Sikowski on a spin move. It looked pretty easy. Good goal by the senior.
2:55, and it's a tie ball game. Bennett Jarrett will be going to Reinhardt, and second team All-State last year. That was his 42nd goal of the season. So face-off coming up. It'll be Tesla, and now Ben Galloway will be in taking this face-off. Yep, Titans will get that off of the illegal procedure. Now they'll work it this way. Left of the alley is Rennie, and he sends it back in, and now Rennie has it back out high. Good behind that net. Now they kick it back out front, and here's Andrew Weems. Some substitutions have been made. Conan Slather is in as well now on the attack. Good behind. He kicks it out to Remy. Rennie working it around that box now, and here they come with Andrew Weems. Weems moving. Being guarded on by Tesler. Tesler's really banging him up. Weems goes back behind. There's Levingood. Levingood's going to come out in front of the cage. A shot, no. Molander. And it will go over to Allatoona. Good hustle there from Palmer Fields.
Northview had nobody backing up that shot.
Bucks now coming back this way, trying to get it into the box. Scooped up on the ground, and now they pick it up. Turner Cockrell brought it in, and now he'll go out. Now moving in front, into the back. They pull it back out. Galloway holding it. Galloway now behind the cage. Galloway looking. Nothing doing. Defense coming on with good pressure there with Sam Lee. Sam Lee, a senior captain for the Titans. Here's Stewart out high in the box. Now he steps into the box, moving to the right. Getting banged up. Nothing there. Cutting off passing lanes and alleys so far is Northview. Nice move into the box. There's a shot. Save. Now they banging around, trying to keep it out. It's in front.
It almost went in.
Yep.
It almost, loose ball almost went in.
The shot there was from Carson Sorrells. Now here comes Northview.
Northview's got an impressive defense. Excluding one loss at Johns Creek, over the last 5 games, they've been averaging just giving up about 5 goals a game.
We are seeing that defense on display as we come up on 1 minute here left in this first quarter. Tie ball game, 1-1, and now we go under a minute. So Northview working.
Yeah, they got the first line in for the last minute of the game, or the last minute of the quarter.
Here, Westbrook. Westbrook now holds it. Substitutions being made. Coming on is defenseman Jack Keon. 42 seconds. And Northview in this first quarter has been very deliberate and very slow. Beyondich holding it now out of the block, and we go up with 32 seconds. Beyondich moves to the right. Sorrells is guarding him defensively. He's almost to the right of the alley. He is in the alley now, and Sorrells really put some pressure on him as he goes back behind 22 seconds. Flag is down from the ref in the back. Lovingood comes up. Now Sorrells falls back on Lovingood. In back behind the cage now. Getting very late. Beyondich trying to make his move with 6 seconds. Beyondich really being guarded tough. Beyondich has got to get a shot off with 3, with 2, and we'll have stoppage of play with 2 seconds, and we'll get a call on the penalty. A hold.
So there'll be a 30-second call. Northview will probably just hang on to the ball and keep possession in the second quarter.
30-second penalty for holding.
Joe, that was pretty unimpressive last 50 seconds. I thought Northview would try to do something more.
As we get ready to blow play in. And that will be the end of the first quarter. Tie ball game, Allatoona and Northview. 1-1. We'll return in just a moment right here. This is the SUVtv.com. We welcome you back to Northview Stadium. It is Georgia High School lacrosse right here. Northview and Allatoona 1-1 as we get ready to go into the second quarter. So, Dan, what did you see in that first quarter from either squad?
Well, Joe, I think both teams are more or less trying to just feel each other out. I'd be very surprised if we wind up with a low-scoring game. I expect to see a lot more goals this second quarter.
Both teams were deliberate on offense in that first quarter, and each team with a goal. Johnson at 8:14 for Northview, and Jarrett at 2:55 for Allatoona. Northview all in the white. White tops, white bottoms, and they got the beautiful navy blue numbers. If you can tell, I love navy blue. And Allatoona all in the black. They got white hats and white numbers, black tops, and they got that trim for the Buccaneers.
Joel, before we start, I got a comment that, once again, SUVtv has prevented the rain.
There you go. Don't talk it up now. Don't talk it up. Do not talk it up. All right, Northview now moving left to right as we begin. There is a chance of rain. Hopefully it stays away. And that's all we'll say about that. Here's Westbrook. Westbrook now and Northview holding. Remember, they are a man up right now. And a shot by Westbrook. No, Molander. Comes out Beyondich with it. Beyondich now swirling around. He comes into the middle. There's a pass over and a goal.
There we go.
Johnson with his second goal. That's Chad Johnson, the senior attack.
Nice feed from Matt Beyondich. Skipped the pass. Went through the middle of the defense. Good handle, good goal.
Northview goes up 2-1. That's Chad Johnson's 33rd goal of the year, and he's got 2 already here in this game. It's 2-1, both of them, for the Northview Titans, and the face-off coming up. Our fourth face-off, Allatoona 1-1 and Northview 1-1, and we had an illegal procedure that went against Allatoona.
So it's Rennie and Tesler again.
Didn't take it with him. Tesler gets a win, so Allatoona with their second face-off win, and Tesler into the box. Tesler now swings it back out high, and Tatum now will come on the attack. Makes a move to the right, into the box. A shot. It's low and wide left. It'll stay with Allatoona. Galloway in behind, and Galloway scoops it up. And they swing it around, and now they will work their offense and start from behind the cage. Bennett Jarrett, who got the only goal so far for Allatoona, brings it around. He's to the left of the box. Flips it out high now. To Tatum. Tatum makes his move. Got checked hard. Pass in behind the cage. Goes above the cage, and a nice stop there. Prevented that. Jake Hansen. And a whistle.
Yeah, we got a little bit of interference from Northview. So we're going to keep the balls and stay with Allatoona. Get a restart outside the box.
And Gilliam will put it in play. Behind the box now, good spin move by Jarrett. Jarrett being worked on defensively, very rough. They're banging him around back there. That is Kevin Sadowski. Now here's Bennett. Bennett now out to the top. Ball's on the ground. Wasn't paying attention. Able to scoop it up and save the possession was Tatum. Tatum now makes his move. Rennie is really giving him fits out there. Tatum shot is no. Hansen with the save. The clear pass was deflected. There's a ground ball, and there's a pickup, and now we got a whistle and see offside.
Northview's going to stay with the ball.
So after the offside, Northview will come down, and they're left to the alley with Hicks. Chase Hicks now working with it, and we'll call his name as well. Coming in with 28 goals this year and 18 assists for Hicks. Hicks, number 6 in white. Northview working now. Swing it back around. Chad Johnson swings it back now to Lovingood. Lovingood tries to make a move. Now comes out in the front. Shot, no. Right in front, Lovingood, no. And Johnson was unable to score it as well. Now Fields is going to pick it up. Harmer Fields picks it up for Allatoona. Now they're trying to come out and get the clear. Scooped up, and now here comes Gridley Wright. Right now coming up, flying past the wing area and into the midfield.
I'm quickly impressed with Allatoona's goaltender, Jay Molander. He's had a couple of real big-time saves so far early in this game.
He really has been effective. Had a little streak there, 3-4 in a row in that first quarter. Ground ball scooped up now. Northview and a whistle, and it will stay with Northview. With Allatoona. So Galloway swoops it up with his lacrosse, and then he goes to the back, and there's been Bennett Jarrett. Jarrett, the senior, has the lone goal so far. 9:09 here, second quarter. In a 2-1 contest, Northview in the white leading. So here's Connor Carter. Carter moves into the box. Got banged up. Martyr still has it. Was Carter. Now he kicks it back out. And they'll do something else. Mike Johnson. Now he gives it over to the left. They moving into the right. Shot. Goal. Neil Brown. Young freshman.
Number 17, Neil Brown with the goal, unassisted.
Joel, I told you this Allatoona team is loaded with underclassmen. There's an example of why they've been successful. They've had a lot of good output from some of their young players. Number 17, freshman Neil Brown.
Yep, did a great job. Got into the box, saw his shooting alley, and fired it in there. Face-off time coming up. We are knotted at 2, 8:52. Neil Brown.
Neil Brown, he just ran past about 3 guys.
Was determined, knew what he wanted to do. You love a decisive player. When you know what you want to do and the opportunity is there, you do it and you score. Illegal procedure again on Allatoona.
It's the second one today. Face-off men love the easy face-off wins on procedures.
Beyondich holds it now, and Northview on the attack. And they work it around the box out of the left alley, and they'll go back in behind, and it is in the box now.
Northview playing with the number 1 midfield line.
Loving good. Really getting banged and pushed around back there. They swing it back out high. Here's Justin Westbrook. Westbrook, the senior, going to Barry. On the move is Beyondich. Beyondich, nice little spin into the box. Now he's cut off. Long pole really working on him is Turner Cockrell. Cockrell really giving him fits now. Beyondich really trying to get in. He's down inside the box, but, man, the long pole just getting on his nerves. So he kicks it back out to Westbrook. We're under 8 minutes, 7:57. And Westbrook now goes into the box, fakes that pass. Now he's going to go, and there's a shot. Save, Molander. And the ball was tipped right there in the box. It's on the ground. It's still on the ground. It's still on the ground. Northview picks it up. Northview, now it's in the air, and they still fight for it. The ball's been on the ground a lot today. Long pole comes away with it, taken away. Beyondich right there in the middle. Here's Johnson. He couldn't get it cleanly. He would have had a nice little free-range shot at it. It's still on the ground. They fight for it. Now scooped up. Here's the ground ball goes to Allatoona. Moving out this way, they come out on the clear, and that is Brandon Seaman. Get it into the attack. Now it's on the ground, and they still pick it up. Scooped up there by Rivard. Jordan Rivard, junior defenseman, scooped that one up. Ball is just all over the ground. Here comes Rivard now for the Titans. Got cut off, so he swings it all the way across field. Allatoona really putting pressure on him. They got to get that thing into the box. Here comes the clear. Goes out to the left wing area now, moving down. Gets it to the left alley, moving in. Now he's inside the box, and they'll kick it back out, and they can set up the offense. Westbrook with it.
That was a pretty effective clear by Northview. They used all their pieces, got the ball over the midfield line.
Beyondich moves into the box. There's a low shot. No, Molander's there. Nailed it. Shot goal off a rebound.
Who's that, Joel?
They give it to Levengood. Trammell Levengood, unassisted at 6:46.
Yeah, Trammell Levengood, Northview's sophomore attack.
Levengood, 17 goal of the game, and he comes from a nice lineage. Third of 4 Levengood boys to play here at Lacrosse here at Northview. And his older brothers both were all-state as seniors. So Lacrosse is in the blood. Here's a face-off. Allatoona will pick up that win. Allatoona now working in the box. Quickly a shot. No, wide. It was Jarrett who was shooting left to right, and it went wide, low to the right.
Yeah, the Lovingoods have been a staple here at Northview. Sam and Allison, the parents, they've done a good job raising their sons. Big shout out to Sam tonight. Good friend of mine.
Stewart holds it out high, now steps into the box. Stewart tries to make his move, stops, turns back around, nothing there. Now he swings it over to Sorrells. Sorrells makes his move. Good defense there from Northview, just cutting off, not letting Allatoona get anything easy. Swirl now moves to the left, nothing there. So they have to bring it back out. Here's Tesler. Danny Tesler, the face-off man, makes his move, cuts into the side, now moves to the right, put the ball on the ground. Ground ball going to be scooped up by Galloway behind. Galloway swings it over to the back to Jarrett. And Jarrett now is going to try to attack the cage. He moves in. Shot is low. No.
Looks like Northview is just sliding early. So anytime they get a chance to double team, they're sliding early. Second slide's filling in. Very effective defense right now.
And now Allatoona wants to find out how they can crack that defense. Timeout call, 5:56, Northview leading 3-2 right here on the SUVtv.com. halfway into this second quarter, a little more than 6 minutes, 5:56 to go. Joe Hillsman, Dan Lindsay here at Northview Stadium, Johns Creek. It is 5A Allatoona trailing 6A Northview 3-2. Allatoona in a timeout. The Northview defense causing the Bucks some problems.
They sure are. They're very quick, very tenacious. Play tenacious D at for Northview.
You talked about the scoring picking up, and it has picked up here slightly. 3 goals here in this second quarter opposed to a 1-1 tie at the end of the first. And we mentioned it earlier, Northview, they are ranked number 10 in Class 6A. Allatoona, on the other hand, ranked number 3 in Class 1 through 5A. And just a little brief education, only 2 classes in Georgia. It is 6A at the top, and then everybody from 1A to 5A all play together. So a little education, and the sport continuing to grow down here, and has been some very, very, very good lacrosse, and it only will get better as the playoffs are right around the bend. Returning out of the timeout, Allatoona will be on the attack. They're moving right to left, and they're all in black, and Sorrells gives it over to Stewart, and now Stewart swings it back out high. Now here's Tesler, Danny Tesler moving to the right of the box. Tesler being worked on toughly and defensively by Michael Ryan. They get it across, and it will go back, and Allatoona will retain possession.
We've mentioned Danny Tesler's name a few times on the faceoffs, but he's not necessarily a Fogo guy. He'll stay on and play midfield line.
Trent Thomas in defensively as well for the Titans, 33 in white. Here's Sorrells. Sorrells in the box. He moves to the right, trying to get something. He was banged up and battered by Colin Sather. Sather wouldn't let him have anything to do with it. They kick it back. Tesler, a shot. It's low. Bounce shot, no. Hit the post. It comes out wide. And it will go out, and it will be Northview ball. Johnson scoops it up. Johnson over on the wing area, now into the midfield. Now Johnson scoops it over into the middle, and now here comes Sather. Sather now gets it inside. There's a shot. Save Molander. Molander's been on his game right there. That shot was by Chase Hicks. Now here comes Allatoona on the clear.
That's 6 or 7 saves by Molander so far in this game.
Inside, Jarrett couldn't handle the pass. Jarrett scoops up the ground ball in behind for the Buccaneers. They're trailing 3-2 as we are under 5 minutes now, 4:49. They get it right in front. There's little young Neal. Neal, the freshman, he's got a goal in this game. Here's a shot. No, it's not there. Brooks Gilliam on that shot. Allatoona will retain the possession.
That was a nifty little bounce pass by Neil Brown. Skipped it right off the turf.
Now Northview, they want to call a timeout with 4:41 to discuss some strategy. Coach Rollins obviously didn't see anything that he liked there. They're coming in at 12-4, and as I mentioned, I've mentioned the offensive numbers, but defensively, we talked about the defense, only allowing 7.2 goals a game.
Yep, in the last 5-game stretch, you take that one big loss to Johns Creek out of the equation, and Northview's defense has been really clamping down on their opponents.
Defensively, we've mentioned these names now. Jordan Verard has came in, and we've also seen Matt Ferguson do some work, and Kevin Sadowski has also done some work, and we've seen Hanson in goal with some saves as well. Northview has not trailed in this contest, and we've had 2 ties.
Let's keep an eye on that Sikowski-Jarrett matchup. Sikowski, the 10th grader from Northview, he got burned early in the game by Bennett and Jarrett Allatoona for Jarrett's first goal, but Sikowski is going to be a good player. Young kid, tough-nosed player. We'll be watching that matchup for the rest of the day.
2 ties so far. We were tied at 1-1, and we were tied at 2-2. Yet to had a lead change, as Allatoona has not led in this contest, and now looking to answer to try and tie it up.
So we're going to restart the possession. Allatoona's will have the ball to restart.
Connor Sorrells, Trevor Stewart, Neil Brown, Brooks Gilliam, Bennett Jarrett, and Ben Galloway on attack for Allatoona. Here's Jarrett. Jarrett gonna go. Shot. Got it. Goal came out of the timeout. Jarrett with the goal. His second of the day. We're tied.
He beat Sikowski again. Went right around him, dropped down low, and went low to low on the goalie. Senior attackman is having his way so far.
Quickly out of the timeout. As you mentioned, it went low, and there was nothing that Hanson could do with it. It's face-off time. 4:35.
On the face-off for the Titans, number 5, Andrew Weems.
Andrew Weems taking his first face-off for Northview today.
Yep, Weems taking it. Tessler going up against him. And Tessler's going to come out with it, and Allatoona now takes the advantage in the face-off wins. They lead 4-3. Swinging in behind, there's Jarrett.
Spoke with Coach Westbrook of Northview for the game. He told me they probably will see 2 or 3 face-off guys today.
Jarrett shot no. Hansen out of net with it, and it goes out, and it will stay with Allatoona. Dangerous play there. Hansen comes back, communicates with his defense as Allatoona now sets it up, and they'll go to work. Scooped up there by Tatum, and now he lost it. Ground ball pickup now coming through in the midfield, and a great clear, and here come the Titans running down and get it into the box.
Yeah, not a fast break option there. So Northview is going to settle it down, get their offensive players back on. Here comes our first line midfielders.
Andrew Weems was able to clear it, and now, here come the substitutions. Johnson, number 9, has 2 goals in white for Northview in this contest. It is a tie game, our third tie of the day. 3-3 as we come up on 3:35 to go second quarter. Glad that you're with us right here on the SUVtv.com. In behind now, Northview going to set up the offense, and they've been a little bit more deliberate than I thought they have, especially early in that first quarter. There's a shot. No, Loving good. It'll go out, and Northview will retain the possession.
Well, Northview's got a matchup they won here with Matty Beyondich at behind the cage with a short stick. I would expect to see Matty dodge. Here it comes.
Beyondich goes. Push. Nice. Beyondich back up. There's the shot in front. No. Good save. Oh, it hit the post again, and Allatoona's going to scoop it up. Nice job, Mike Johnson. Johnson coming back this way now, trying to get it. He's in that wing area, the right wing. He moves it into the middle. The Fields gives it back to him, and now he crosses and goes down into the right alley and into the box.
Jay Molander, the Allatoona goalie, he's really stepping up big. He saved a number of shots already.
Neil Brown really wanted to pull the trigger on that when he tried to do a little fake to buy him some little time. Good recovery there from the Titan defense. They've been on their game in this game. Very much impressed. Brown knocked down. He gets back up. Good defense there coming in by Miles Litt. Put him on his behind for a second. Now he's back up, and now moving is Johnson. Johnson now holds it, swings it in the left of the block. Here they come inside. Nice move in there by Gilliam. Gilliam is not there. Flag is down. There's a shot on the goal. Connor Carter. A goal, the senior. At the 2:23 mark. And the first lead of the day for Allatoona. They go up 4-3.
When the flag was down, the referees had called an offsides call, but that's a technical foul nature. So the goal is going to be good, but the goal then wipes out the technical foul, so we're going to stay all even.
At 2:23, Connor Carter puts Allatoona up, and that's our first lead change of the game, and Allatoona's first lead. And we'll have a face-off. Allatoona winning 4-3 so far on the scoreboard and in a face-off. And now that one will go to Northview. They win the fourth one.
Good face-off by Matt Rennie.
Rennie now will come to the sideline. There will be substitutions made by the Titans. They work it around on the left alley. Now move into the middle. There's a shot. Nope. Goes in behind. Lovingood. Tramo Lovingood working. He moves into the middle. He looks. He shoots it slow. No, Molander was there trying to protect that net. He went wide to the left.
Molander's just a wall this afternoon.
Very much is. 1:57, under 2 minutes here in this second quarter. Allatoona has now came on top. Back-to-back goals. One by Jarrett, one by Carter, and they have a 4-3 lead. Then here comes Hicks. Hicks working in behind. Now he moves to the left of the cage. Now kicks it back out to the top. And there's Slather. Slather now has it. Now he swings it over to Ryan. Ryan now going to move to the right, being really harassed. I'm really loving Turner Cockrell's defense with the long pole, really giving them trouble. Westbrook holding it out high behind the box. We come up on 132. Now here comes Westbrook. Stutter step, moves to the left, got pushed a little bit. Now he moves back. Nothing there. No penetration allowed this time, but he swings it around. Now he comes back in. Fending off the defender with his left arm. Now he goes in looking for a shot. Kept his feet. Goal! Justin Westbrook. He fought hard for that goal. He was determined and scored. It's 4-4.
That was all Justin Westbrook. We saw him go west. We saw him go east. We saw him go north. And he finally decided, you know what, enough of this running. I'm going to shoot and score.
And I like that he was a scorer in a physical nature. And as I mentioned, he was determined. 80 seconds at the 120 mark. Justin Westbrook ties it up. Short-lived lead, only 63 seconds of a lead for the Buccaneers.
That was a good goal, Justin. Not supposed to be that hard, though.
It's not, but he scored it. Face-off time right here on the big end at Northview Stadium. Home of the Titans, Johns Creek. Glad you're with us. And Northview comes out, and now they have the face-off advantage. Have won back-to-back face-offs, and they lead that category 5-4. Good pushing there. Rennie moves it in. Now he kicks it back out, and here's Sather. Sather now with the attack, moving over to the left. Into the game now is Zachary Ferguson, a junior defenseman, 51 in black.
Yeah, Northview's won the last 2 face-offs. Matt Rennie's won them both.
Under a minute, 54 seconds. And Northview on the attack in white, and we're in a tie game 4-4. And they're trying to put some more points on the board right here before the end of the half. Sather swings it back around, and now they have it out to Weems. Andrew Weems now going to try to attack from the top. Juke steps to the left, moves to the right, got banged around. Now he gets deep into the box. There's a shot. Molander, no! It's a goal!
Andrew Weems, Northview. That was a nice goal. Drove down the right-hand side. Put stick side high. I think he caught Molander off guard.
Andrew Weems with that goal. And just like that, Northview, who trailed briefly 4-3, back-to-back goals, they lead now 5-4.
I thought we might see a few more goals scored.
You're right. It has picked up here in this second quarter. 7 total goals scored. Rennie and Tesler, and it's popped away, and this face-off will be won by Northview. So Northview now has strung together 3 consecutive face-off wins. Nice move.
Still plenty of time here for Northview to put another one in between the pipes before the end of the quarter.
21 seconds. Shot, no, Molander. Molander has been on this game now, got rocked here in the last few moments of this second quarter.
Like he steadied himself there. That was a nice save again.
Allatoona now working. We are under 10 seconds. Tesler gets it up across the midfield line out of the wing area. They move in with 5, with 4. Here comes a shot possibly late. Moving into the middle, looking at Sorrell. Sorrell's looking, and the horn will sound. His shot is no good, and we have played 24 minutes, and we are at the half. The homestanding Northview Titans leading the visiting Allatoona Buccaneers 5-4. Pause for these words right here. The SUVtv.com. Welcome you back into Northview Stadium as we get ready for the second half. Joel Hillsman, I'm joined by Dan Lindsay. It is 5-4 Northview, and the goal, they were trailing 4-3, and they were only trailing for 63 seconds. We'll take a look at it here. It was Justin Westbrook evening the game at 4-all for Westbrook, his 32nd goal of the year, and he worked to get that goal.
He worked awfully hard. It's supposed to be a little bit easier than that, but you got to tip your cap off at Justin for sticking with it. Nice finish. He worked really hard for that goal.
That tied it up at 4, and then you had an Andrew Weems goal with 36 seconds left in the quarter to put Northview up. That was their first lead change. They led for the majority of the half, minus the 63 seconds there. Connor Carter goal put Allatoona up 4-3. Looking at the face-offs, Northview with a 6-4 advantage. We've had 4 ties in this game. In the second half, Dan, what do you expect to see from either team?
Well, that's interesting, Joel. You know, this is, again, not an area game, and playoffs have been, pretty much set. Northview is playing Roswell next week. Allatoona is playing Wesleyan next week. So, this game, both teams want to win, but I wouldn't be surprised to see the coaches, play some of their younger players, give them some, varsity experience. Both teams have brought up some JV players. The JV season's over now. So I wouldn't be surprised to see a few changes in the second half.
Well, it was an entertaining first half. It's 5-4, and when you have a sport like lacrosse that is on the rise in 2 programs top 10, And like you said, the competition factor is still there, and both teams still want to win. Remember, we are streaming live on SUVtv.com. Glad that you're with us. And if you want to go back and watch it again, of course, you can on demand on SUVtv.com. Allatoona Buccaneers coming in number 3 in Class 1 through 5A, and Northview number 10 in 6A. And we talked about it in the open. We'll revisit it again here as we have another minute before halftime resumes. Northview, a defending champ, but cannot defend their title. They moved up in classification, moved up from 1A, 5A, up into 6A. Overall, how do you think that's done for their program to be able to get that move through reclassification?
Well, it's tough, Joel. They were good champions last year in the 5A classification. This year, they're 12-4 right now. They've faced some stiffer competition, and they know they've got an uphill battle if they want to repeat as state champions in the 6A classification.
And we talk about the rankings. They come in at number 10. We were fortunate enough to see Lambert, who's number 1, and Johns Creek number 3. Lambert, a runner-up. Roswell is the champ. They're still in the mix right there as well at 4-5.
Roswell's got a very good program. They're looking to repeat, and they've got the tools too. Roswell's going to be very dangerous in the 6A playoffs.
Second half action getting ready to begin. We set that white balance and bring it in focus. Northview all in the white tops, white bottoms. They got the blue, navy blue numbers. They'll be moving right to left. Allatoona from Cobb County, extreme northern Cobb County. They're all in black tops and black bottoms. And they got the white numbers, and of course they got that famous red trim. And a legal procedure right there. That is our third one, and all 3 have gone against Allatoona. First face-off win to Northview.
I think Matt Rennie is sniffing underneath the face-off, drawing a flinch from his opponent.
That's all you want is a flinch. Working on offense now in the left alley are the Titans, and they're swinging around, and they will set it up. They were very deliberate early in the game, kind of picked up the pace in that second quarter, so we'll see how they start that out here in the third quarter. Beyondage moves to the right. Beyondage picked up defensively by Danny Tesler. Beyondage taking his time now, goes back behind the cage.
Again, a nice matchup Northview's got here with Beyondage on a short stick behind.
Beyondage making his move. It's not there, so he tries to fling it over. He still got it. Ball is on the ground. They fight for it. The ball is still on the ground. Allatoona's going to scoop it up and a whistle.
Yeah, that's got to be a hold. Somebody had pancaked Matty and laid on top, and that ball's going to stay with Northview.
Matty Beyondage, Chase Hicks, Chad Johnson, Tremo Lovingood, Matt Litt, and Justin Westbrook on the attack for the Titans. In behind right now is Beyondage, and he's picked up by Brandon Seaman. Seaman, a young sophomore for this Buccaneer squad.
Seaman the long pole. That's the matchup that Allatoona wants. They don't want a short stick on Matty.
Beyondage sends it back out. Hicks a shot. Goal, Chase Hicks. Beyondage with the dime drop off. The assist. Beyondage with the assist, 10:51, Chase Hicks. Hicks with his first goal of the game, and he has 29 now on the season. So 1:09 into this third quarter, and we see Northview score technically on their opening possession.
And Matty's very dangerous from behind. He can dodge or he can feed, and that time he decided to go ahead and dish the ball out.
Face-off won by Tesler. 5th face-off win of the day for the Buccaneers. And they work on the left alley. They'll get it down in below, and he's getting around in the box. And they'll send it back around. We'll set that line up for you in just a moment. That's Galloway working behind the cage. Galloway now makes his move. Comes out, dumps it off in the front. Ball hit the ground. Wasn't a clean pickup. And it will be scooped up ground ball by Northview. And here comes Michael Ryan. Ryan now, he drops it right there near the wing area. They fight for it and now picked up. Here comes Austin. Tate Tatum now makes his move. There's a shot in front. No, Hanson knocked it away, but it's in behind, and now here they come. Galloway tried to send it in front. It's right there in front again, dangerously up in the crease, pulled away and cleaned back, and that was Northview coming away with it, and that was Kevin Siowski. Siowski gets it up ahead. There's Mike Ryan. Ryan across the midfield. Now he's quickly down into the box. Swings it back now. Ball's on the ground. Going to be scooped up coming off the bench is Ryan Diego now, they send it down inside. There's Lovingood. Lovingood shot, no.
Shot by Lovingood.
Molander scoops up that ball at the net.
Molander is started the second half just like he left off with the first half. Stonewall.
Yeah, had him a very good half despite giving up 6 goals so far, 5 in that first half. They unable to clear it are the Buccaneers, and now here comes Northview. Nice move in the middle, unable to do anything with it. Now here they come. There's a shot. No, knocked away defensively. Good long pole play in there by Gridley Wright. It's on the ground. It's scooped up by Palmer Fields, and now here comes Allatoona looking on the clear. Move from the wing area. Now he moves it in. Mike Johnson into the box. Mike Johnson moving. Johnson knocked around. They forwarded him in, so he gets it back in, and there's Jarrett. Now Jarrett over Neil Brown's head. Little Neil Brown, he has him a goal. Young freshman, 17 in black, moving around.
He's little, but he's quick.
Yes, he is. Jitterbuggish. Coming. Nice spin move. Now he backs back. Not a spin, just a step back.
See, Northview's going to that quick slide again, like they did in the first half.
Exactly. Good long pole defense there as well by, don't have a 20 on the roster. Missed that one. Behind the net coming is Jarrett. Jarrett got pushed. His shot is low and over to the left. Matt Galloway will get it. With 8:35 to go, and Allatoona will retain possession. Now trailing by 2. Biggest deficit of the game. Either way, Allatoona has had one lead. It lasted 63 seconds. For the most part, Northview has been in control and now has that 2-goal lead. Mike Johnson working high to box. Now he moves to the right of the box. He's into the box. Now he swings it back outside. Behind the cage is Jarrett. Jarrett now swings it back over to Galloway. Galloway to Brown. Brown now trying to make a move. Jitterbugs and moves to the right. Dumps it off in the front. It's on the ground. Scooped up by Allatoona. Northview defense just hawking. Playing all kind of possessive defense. Connor Carter is in the middle. They bang him and knock him around. They rip it away, but Connor now still has it. He comes back out. To the left, right in the middle. Mike Johnson's got a shot. It took him too long. It's no.
Shot by Mike Johnson.
I like to get the ball back up to Neil Brown. I like watching this kid play.
I do too. I really like it. Making a move now, Allatoona. They go back and back. There's a shot, Mike Johnson. No, Mike Johnson on that earlier shot that he missed, it seemed like he hesitated, should have fired it away a little quickly, then this time missed. So 2 missed shots for Mike Johnson and Allatoona, and here they come back this way. Northview long pole moving across the midfield line, and now they get it in. And we are now beginning to see the influx of youth. James Boyce, he's a junior, but he's in. Got some run earlier, and scooped up, going to have a penalty.
Well, looks like the ball was loose when they called it, so it'll just be a turnover. Northview will maintain possession.
That's right. Coming up on 5 minutes gone by here in this third quarter. 6-4 Northview with the only goal here after halftime. Hicks gives it down low. That's Boyce. Boyce really getting worked on now. He swings it back out to Chase Hicks. Chase Hicks now swings it around the horn, and they kick it out. Matt Litt. Litt is out high, top of the box. Litt holding, and now he moves to the left. Now here comes Hicks. Hicks now, he's going to go back parallel to the cage, not all the way behind it. Now here's Boyce. Boyce now tiptoeing in that left alley, but he's still in the box and moves it back out. And Northview will set it up with 6:50 to go here in this third quarter. Boyce now makes a charge. A juke, not there. Good defensive stop. Cut that lane off. They're really fussing and fighting. Here comes that long pole and Turner Cockrell. Oh, ball got knocked away.
Got
it. There's a steal. Yep. Palmer Fields with it. He's clearing into the midfield. Fields has it. Now he's back.
He needs some help. There it is.
Yep, there it is. Now he swings it back, and he'll go back. They're into the box. Johnson now. Good passing around. Goal! A good job. Coming in there and scoring that goal, Ben Galloway. Number 3.
That was very good ball movement. Joel, that was, I guess, the best we've seen Allatoona move the ball around from the midfield to attack. That was a good goal.
So Galloway cuts that deficit down to 1. His goal at 6:27. And Northview has the lead 6-5. 2-goal lead did not last very long for the Titans. And Allatoona, as you mentioned, good ball movement. And once Fields, once he cleared and got help to play, you could see it unfolding. Face-off time. And Allatoona fighting and will come away with it. 2 face-off wins so far in this half.
Yeah, the face-off with a 1-goal lead is very important.
So now the Bucks will come offensively into the box. Sorrell shot. No, he wanted a penalty. Didn't get it. Hansen picks up the scoop. Now they give it over. Here's Beyondich. Beyondich trying to spin. Man, nifty little Beyondich. Look at the moves. No one came to help. There's trouble. Oh, didn't get scooped up. Now here comes Hicks. Hicks has it now for the Titans in the wing area, and we got a whistle and an offside, a delayed one. But yes, he was. It was delayed, though.
He had to. The referee back there on the 50-yard line saw it the whole time. Just kind of waited to make sure he had the right call, and he did.
Hanson way out of net picks up, and let's see. Now we're going to have a timeout call. Timeout call by Northview. A little chaotic right there, and so the coaches want to say, hey, ho. Let's take a minute. Let's talk this out. 6-5, 5:45. Quick break right here. This is the SUVtv.com. Joel Hillsman, Dan Lindsley back here with you on DSUV-TV. Glad that you're with us. Georgia High School Lacrosse getting ready for the playoffs. Northview, a 6A squad, leading the Buccaneers, a 5A squad, 6-5. With 5:45 to go, Ben Galloway with the last goal to cut that 2-goal deficit down for Allatoona.
Joel, just before the timeout, we had an offsides call going against Allatoona, and it was delayed. But the referee made a good call. I really like it when I see the referee take his time, make the right call, rather than decide to skip it because maybe too much time has gone by. So we've got a good officiating crew here. They made the right call. Northview's going to have the ball.
Northview is in the white, and they are the home team, and they are the Titans on that beautiful turf field here at Northview Stadium, Northview High School, Johns Creek, Georgia, Fulton County. And glad that you're with us. Allatoona, they come over from Cobb County. A newer school, but they're finding success. Basketball team made it to the boys basketball team, were state runner-ups this year. The football team, well, they came one win away from making it to the finals, lost in the semifinals to Northside Warner Robins. They played down at that beautiful stadium, Mercer University in Macon, Georgia. Outstanding facility. So Northview now on the attack. They're all in white, and they've got the trim of the navy blue numbers. And Westbrook gets it down there in the left alley, and there's Chase Hicks. Hicks now going to go back in behind. Palmer Fields with that long pole denied him that move right there. So they're going to come back and just swing it and work it around and see what they can do. Here's Beyondage. Beyondage, he's small, but he's an athlete. Played 4 years on the football team, and this Northview football team showing strides. Sent DJ Pearson, their fine quarterback. He's gone on to Arkansas State.
I think Matt could have gone and played college ball as a wide receiver. He was that good.
Nice little slot wide receiver. Good punt returner. Beyondage now working. Got a long pole on him that came out, and that's Brandon Seaman. So Beyondage taking his time. 4:45 to go, third quarter. Northview wants to see what they're able to do.
Was going to run right by him.
Yep, tried to. Beyondage now to Westbrook.
Good dump.
Westbrook faked his shot, dipped his shoulder, went in. No, knocked away. Molander.
That was a nifty little face dodge by Justin Westbrook.
4:32 to go in this third quarter. 6-5. Northview in the white, leading Allatoona in the black. Now here's Hicks in behind. Hicks looking, wants to spin, left of the cage, can't do it, kicks it back out, and they'll do something else now. Ryan Daggle holds it, and now here's Beyondage out at the head of the box. Now he moves to the right. Spin move, being worked on defensively again by Seaman.
Shot by Matty Beyondage.
Beyondage shot is no, and Northview with the hustle on the end line will retain the possession for 4:09.
Yeah, Matty paid for that shot. I think he got one there by the defender right after he shot. He's hurt.
Yeah, he's leaning down right there inside of the box, and accurately, if you want to look at it, the 20-yard line. Oh, I hope that's not what happened. He's up now and under his own power. He's walking very gingerly, and now he bends back over. Yeah, it looked like he got hit in the male area. That's never fun. And Allatoona now going to send a trainer out there with him, so we've got a timeout. And he's probably looking at the trainers like, y'all not getting out here fast enough.
The trainer's going, oh, I can do about anything, but I don't want that one.
Yeah, you don't want that one. 4:04 to go in a 6-5 ball game. Looking at the face-offs, total it is 7-6 Northview. In the second half, it is 2-1 Allatoona. So Beyondage now walking a little bit more normally, and hopefully he'll be okay.
Yeah, we'll see him back soon.
Has words with one of the Allatoona defensemen, with Matt Galloway, one of their attack, as he's walking off the field, and then the coaches are smiling and laughing. So that one will be a good locker room and bus ride joke during the playoffs. 4 minutes now as we are back to live action. Have not heard from Chad Johnson much. He's still in the game. Number 9 in white for Northview has 2 goals. There's a move in by Chase Hicks. Hicks not there. They swing it back around out to the top. Diago has it. Looking, and now he gives it over on the right side. Westbrook now being worked on again by the long pole of Turner Cockrell. He doesn't have anything. He kicks it back. Matt Litt has it. Now Litt swings it over to the left of the box. They're still in the box. Now stepping back into the alley is Hicks. Hicks now back out top to Litt, and Northview will do something else. 3:24. And Litt wants to come a deep attack. Not able to do it. Got turned around. Tatum wouldn't let him get down in there. So here's Westbrook, who may have had the most impressive goal of the day. Now he has a nice little spin move. Looking for a shot. No.
Left-handed shot by Westbrook.
Altoona's doing a really nice job in keeping Northview's attack out of the flow of the game. Most of these goals have been coming in from the midfield so far.
They have been disruptive defensively. Now in shot is close. Loving good. Got popped. Fell down. Let's see it. And we'll have a timeout. Loving good shot is no good. And now he's.
No, it's good.
It's good. All right. Yes, the ref just said Loving good shot is good. 3:05. Yep.
But Trammell's hurt.
Yes, he is.
He took a good clean hit right there as he was putting the ball in the goal. So I think everyone's eyes were on him. But the referee did come in and signal late that the ball was good. I mean, the ball was in. It was a goal.
Don't see him favoring anything. He did fall backwards, and it almost looked like there was slow motion, and obviously he is moving, lying on his back. And the players around him kneeling. Chad Johnson, a teammate there. Hicks is there, and then Molander of Allatoona and Palmer Fields also there. But all of the players on one knee. He's moving his legs, and they're going to help him up. He's sitting up now. Is Loving good. And now he's going to get up, and he will walk off on his own power. May have got his bell rung, got the wind knocked out of him, had to gather himself up. With 3:05, his goal does count. It's 7-5.
I think Trammell will gladly take the goal and get hit a little bit.
Yeah, it always feels better, especially walking to the sideline. He can look up and say, oh, okay, goal, it counted. It was a delayed call in there, though, but that ref did come in there, and it's face-off time.
Again, that was a good clean hit, good play on Allatoona's defensive part. Just part of the game. Physical contact.
It'll be Matthew Rennie and Danny Tesler for face-off. Our fourth face-off here in this second half. 7-5, Northview leading, Northview in white over Allatoona in black. And Northview is going to win the face-off. So we're 2 aside now in the second half, and face-off wins.
Been pretty evenly matched, haven't they, the two Fogos for each team.
And we talked about how they came in with such high percentages. Matt Rennie, 63% of the year. And the funny thing about Tesler, he had a 98% face-off win versus Harrison.
I don't know how you do that.
Win every one of them. That's exactly how that is.
But one.
But one. And for it to be 98%, had to be a lot to win. So now here is Northview on the attack with Sather. Sather gets it, and they swing it in behind. Here's Chase Hicks. Hicks being picked up by Fields. Fields long polling him and pushing him and shoving him. They kick it back out to the top. Here's Diago. Diago got hit and pushed away. Shot, no, shot, goal. Good. Chad Johnson, third goal of the day at the 2:10 mark.
I know we haven't said his name in a while, but there he was. Sitting on the backside, just waiting for that cross-crease pass.
Hicks gets the assist. Chad Johnson now with his third goal of the game, his 34th of the season.
There was nothing that Jay Molander, Allatoona's goalie, could do with that. Good ball movement, crease pass, easy goal.
And we talked about the importance of the faceoff. Won that faceoff there. Now we have the biggest lead. 2:10 to go. And I got that. Sather, Connell Sather. Apologies to the Sather family, a junior midfielder. So now moving down is the Bucks as they won that face-off. And that's Austin Zimbardo. Zimbardo is in behind. Bucks now may feel a sense of urgency as we're under 2 minutes here in the third quarter. Don't get a shot, though. Turnover. Here comes.
That quick slide again from Northview. Got an easy turnover.
Yep, Northview still working back. Got to get that thing across. Good defense. He's hustling him with Ben Garrett. Long pass out of bounds.
Well, he threw that all the way to Allatoona.
Yes, he did.
Ball goes out of bounds by the Titans.
And Allatoona will take over, and here they come now. Trailing by 3 with 90 seconds to go in the third quarter. Shot in there. No, by Jarrett.
Yeah, Allatoona's got to figure out how to play against that quick slide. You got a quick slide, there's someone else who's going to be open. Usually you look at right where the slide came from, there should be an open man.
Connor Souls will now check in now for the Bucks. 22 in black. He runs onto the high box, and now we've got a whistle. Three-man ref crew.
That's Pete Fleury, Mike Montgomery, and referee number 3.
Works for me. They walked in about the same time I walked in. They were in a jolly mood, and they've called a pretty good ball game so far. Mike Johnson has it back out now for the Buccaneers. We come up on 1 minute to go here, third quarter. A 3-goal lead for Northview. They lead 8-5. A shot low. Jarrett. No, Jarrett has 2 goals already today. He was going for his third. It will go to Northview. Good hustle from Northview on that end line, and they retain the possession.
Yeah, Jake Hansen stoned that shot.
So far in this third quarter, it has been, that
was a
loss
nice
of the midfield. It's still on the ground, scooped up. Now it is scooped up. And here comes Westbrook. Justin Westbrook now left of the alley, in the left alley. Now he goes into the box and steps back out. Now kicks it back out to Matt Litt. Litt will work with it now with 25 seconds to go third quarter. Litt being guarded by the long pole of Turner Cockrell.
Here comes Colin Sather.
Yep, Sather back in. And Sather swings it over on the left side. They'll set it up with 15 seconds now. Justin Westbrook holding it. In front, shot, Hicks, goal. Chase Hicks. A goal with 8 seconds to go.
That was a great assist by Justin Westbrook. Is Justin's second or third assist of the game?
Yes, sir. I know I've said his name multiple times. He's got him a goal as well. Chase Hicks now scores with 8 seconds to go. The biggest lead now at 9-5. So Northview basically has been in control of this contest for the whole game. Allatoona had a nice little stretch there when they scored 2 goals in a row back in the second quarter and led, but that lead was brief at 63 seconds or a minute and 3 seconds. Face-off time now, our 5th one here in a half. Illegal procedure. Northview hit with an illegal procedure this time. Allatoona gets the face-off win. And they're down and tight. Here goes a move. A shot by Jarrett. No, right at the horn. And that will end the third quarter. Northview leading 9-5. A late flag. Let's check it. Let's check it. Hold on. Check the penalty. As Jarrett is down around the 15-yard line, which is just north of the crease.
Expect this doesn't go against Northview. Quarter's over, but looks like Allatoona might start the fourth quarter man up and with the ball.
They will do that. We'll take this brief timeout right here. Northview 9-5 over Allatoona as we head to the fourth quarter. Northview Stadium on the campus of Northview High School. Joel Hillsman, Dan Lindsley. We welcome you back here on the SUVtv.com. Georgia High School Lacrosse. It is 6A Northview with a 9-5 lead over 5A Allatoona. And Northview took off there in that third quarter with 4 goals. The last one coming with 8 seconds. Chase Hicks puts them up 9-5, their biggest lead. We talked about we may see some of the depth in the youth. With this lead now expanded out to 4, do you think we'll see some of that now from Northview in the fourth quarter?
Well, I don't know. It's the competitive nature of the coaches trying to win. They've got a 4-goal lead. They've got their foot in the pedal. I might expect Northview to maintain their starters at least for the next foreseeable couple minutes, and then perhaps put in some youth.
Allatoona will start man up. It was 1 minute for slashing on Northview. And Allatoona now, they are moving right to left. They are all in the black with the white trim. Northview, the home team, all in the white, and they've got the blue numbers and blue trim. And now it goes out, so Brooks Gilliam chases it down, and Allatoona will retain possession. Just underway here, fourth quarter. Inside shot, low. Hanson saved it. Jarrett is back in. They try to pick it up. There's Trevor Stewart. Now Stewart in from behind. He kicks it back out to Souls. Souls swings it around. They pass it around the horn, trying to get something quick. It's in the middle. It's on the floor. It's on the ground. They're fighting for it, kicking it still on the ground, and Northview's going to scoop it up.
Goodness gracious. It looks like Northview's got 8 or 9 guys out there playing defense the way they're hustling the ball.
Hustling to the ball, and Allatoona actually tried to go quickly there. Connor Carter was trying to continue to move while they were working in the box and see if they got something free, but they didn't. With a minute gone by here in this fourth quarter.
Yeah, the Northview D, they just collapsed on the goal. There was nowhere to go.
In behind. Penalty is over, and we're even up. Chase Hicks down in the right alley holding it. Going to take their time. He was waiting on Diago to come back. And he did. Ryan now, right off that bench. Now he swings it back over, and here's Weems. Weems has it. He's outside the box to the right, now moving in closer to the middle. Northview now can afford to kind of take their time with 10:35 to go. And a 4-goal advantage.
Yep, going to get this second midfield line some time.
Johnson gets it, swings it in behind the Hicks, who's behind the cage. Now they work it back around there to the left. Beyondich is back in. Good to see Beyondich back in. Have not seen Tremel Lovingood return, though. Here's a move by Weems. Weems moving in. Weems trying to get it in the middle. Shot. Goal. Chad Johnson doing work. His 35th goal of the season.
Weems on the assist.
A 5-goal advantage now as Northview goes up 10-5. Pulling away of sorts. Largest lead of the day. Johnson with his 4th goal of the game. Face-off now, and it'll be won by Northview. Northview gets that face-off win. 4-3 face-offs in this second half.
Well, good news, Titan fans. There's Tremel Lovingood on the sidelines. He's got his pads on, helmet on. Look like he's ready to go back in.
Wants in on the action. Johnson scoops up that ground ball from Northview, and now a whistle, and let's see, we'll have a timeout call. Timeout call by Northview. 9:45 to go fourth quarter. They stretch this thing out to 5. They lead 10-5 SUVtv. Saw that instant replay right there of that goal. That made it 8-5. It was Chad Johnson on that goal. Johnson, 4 goals on the day. He has played very well. 35 goals on the season, Dan.
They must have been listening to me. The midfield was doing all work over the last few minutes of the game, and they finally got the Northview attack back into the flow of things, and now you see the score, 10-5.
Mentioned Connor Sather, number 24, 17 goals and 11 assists. He entered the contest. And once again, my apologies to the Sather family. And a thanks to the Northview coach that came in and got me right on that one. And the Sathers, I apologize. 9:45. Look at that. A little bit of the sun as it heads out west, peeking and hitting the beautiful scenery here at Northview High School.
Yep, the sun is courtesy of SUVtv.
That's right. And the rain looked like it's going to stay away. This beautiful, beautiful scenery across the way, the trees sitting here in this wonderful stadium in Johns Creek, Georgia. And we return to live lacrosse action. Johnson is still in, and that is Hicks in behind for Northview. Hicks working, and there he moves over to the right. Long pole, Palmer. Fields is picking him up. Hicks now swings it back out to the top left of the box.
They've dropped Matty Beyondich from midfield down to attack while Lovingood is out.
Lovingood is standing, and he has his helmet and pads on and stick in hand. Here's Lacrosse. There's a shot by Hicks. No, it's battle around in front. Mike Johnson scoops it up now for Allatoona. And here he comes out on the clear. 9-10 to go. Allatoona moving this way. Coming up on the midfield line. He crosses into the midfield. Goes down and swings. He's in the right alley, and he's in the box. And Mike Johnson will send it over to Connor Sorrells.
Colin Sather had a chance for a quick stick goal there. Got stoned again by the goalie from Allatoona.
Carson Souls led that, and now Allatoona will probably play with a little sense of urgency now. Down 5 and 8:45 to go. Plenty of time. Can be patient. The hardest one sometimes is the first one to get. It's on the ground, though. It's behind. Good defense coming in by Northview. Not giving anything easy. Carson soars. Carson moves in. Here comes a flag. Maybe a slash possibly. Let's see. Another flag. Now Galloway has it. We got 2 flags from 2 refs.
Let's see. They should confer to make sure they got the same call.
We have a slash with 1 flag. And that's exactly what it will be.
That's a 1 minute.
1 minute for slashing.
1 minute slash. So Allatoona with a chance now and a man-up situation, trailing by 5 with 8:27 to go.
So although this is a releasable call, I'd expect to see Allatoona try to score quickly. Down by 5 goals with 8 minutes left, 8.5 minutes.
Sorrells, Brown, Gilliam, Carter, Jarrett, and Stewart on the attack. Shot, goal, wide open, Carson. It was all the way. Hanson was out of net, and Carson fired it in there at 8:11. It's 10-6.
Yeah, Northview had caused a turnover on that play, Joel, and then just threw the ball away, bounced right to Allatoona. Empty net goal. Sometimes those are the hardest ones to make.
Exactly.
But a quick goal is what Allatoona needed.
And that makes it now 10-6. Take that lead now back to 4.
Danny Tesler's going to have to go to work.
Yep, face-off time. I have to win them now as you get deep. See some some Northview players warming up behind their end down there, so they may be ready to get some action. And Allatoona going to come away with the face-off win, their 5th here in this half. Here's Jarrett. Oh, got hit in the face. Now he makes a little juke move. Now he goes inside to the left. Nothing there. Has to turn and peel back this way. And there, here's Tesler. Tesler holding it. Number 5, Allatoona in black. Swings it around, and now there's Tatum. Tatum now back to Tesler. Allatoona trying to be patient, but they are trying to work just a little quicker. Here's Carson Sorrells behind the net, being picked up and worked on by Jordan Diaz, the junior defenseman. Into the middle. Shot low. No for Bennett Jarrett. Allatoona now operating from behind the net, right in front, not there. So shot, no, wide left. Northview chasing it, and they will return.
Allatoona had no one backing up that shot.
They will get the possession.
Coaches can't be happy about that. They're applying a little bit of pressure. Just needing to have someone behind the cage back that shot up and retain the ball.
William Webster on now.
That's the world's easiest clear.
Here's Weems. Weems into the box. Coming up on 7 minutes to go, 10-6. Glad that you're with us right here, the SUVtv.com, Northview Stadium, Johns Creek, Georgia. I'm Joel Hilsman. He's Dan Lindsay. 6A versus 5A in a battle of 2 ranked teams in their respective classifications, and both of them are already in the playoffs. So you want to win regardless that you're in there. And Northview really poured it on. There's Beyondage. Beyondage lost it. It's on the ground, and it's going to be a ground ball scoop up for Northview. Now it's still on the ground. Now Allatoona is going to come up, and that's Tesler. Tesler trying to get it wrapped around it. He does. Tesler into the midfield. And into the attack and into the box. Over to Carson Sorrells. Sorrells now makes his move. He goes in, gets it inside. There's a shot. No, great save by Hanson. Hanson, an outstanding save. Shot by Tatum was no. But now Allatoona still retains it. Still working behind the net. There's a move by Jarrett. Jarrett getting banged around defensively by the long pole. Jarrett trying to get into the cage. Jarrett put it on the ball on the ground, and a flag is going to come in. Let's see.
It looks like a push, 30-second push coming up against Northview. Jarrett was working awfully hard. There were 3 guys open, though, if you could find them. But the Northview defense was just getting tenacious. He never had a chance to see him. He was being double-teamed and triple-teamed. Eventually pushed. Technical foul.
So Allatoona will go a man up. 6:02 to go.
Yeah, 30 seconds.
And Carson Sorrells puts it in play. And now here's Connor Carter. Carter swings it around there. Stewart has been quiet today. Move it inside. Get it inside. There it is. Shot. No. Hanson is chasing it around. He's got it. They're going to try to kill off this penalty now. And now here comes Connor Carter for the Buccaneers after it went out of bounds. 5:39, less than that now. Here's Stewart. Stewart fires a shot wide to the left. He was upset. He felt that one was good.
Allatoona almost, I'm sorry, Joel, Allatoona almost didn't back that one up again.
Stewart came in with 26 goals and 12 assists, has been very, very, very quiet in this game, and he is the Bucs' leading point scorer. So he tries to make his move. Fell down. Beyondage is going to scoop up that ground ball. Stewart just not having the game today. Here comes Beyondage. Beyondage across the midfield line. Beyondage into the box. Beyondage swings it over to the left. They get it down in there. Here comes a shot by Wimes. No. In front. Boyce shot.
Wow.
Goal. They worked that thing around hot potato style. Trammell Lovinggood. He's okay.
That's a 6-pass fast break goal. You don't see that one every day.
You do not. Trammell Lovinggood with his second goal of the game, and that lead now goes back out to 5, 11-6.
Sam and Allison, I'm sure you guys are breathing much easier now. Boys back, that was a nice goal. Yeah, a lot of help.
And he had been itching to come back as well. So 5:07 pushed that lead back on out to 5. Allatoona with only 2 goals here in the second half. Galloway at 6:27 to the third, and Sorrells at 8:11 here in the fourth. Face-off won by Northview. So here's Rennie. Rennie moves into the box. He peels back out, and they will set it up with substitutions. His Boyce is back in.
He's a very good face-off man.
Yes, he is. He has really shined today. It is 5-4 in the second half. Allatoona with the face-off advantage. But overall, Northview leading 10-9.
Rennie's going to go to Georgia after he graduates from Northview. Play a little club ball down there.
Keep on. It won't be club ball long. The way this sport is continuing to grow here in the South. You think of, especially around Memorial Day, you have the championships, your Virginias and your Dukes, your John Hopkins. They all played very well up in that Northeast, but it is beginning to trickle its way on down to the South. And with the influx of the Northeast and the people moving the transient part here of the metro Atlanta area, I suspect it will just continue to grow. Boyce with a nice move. Boyce shot, bounce, no.
Yeah, Joel, we're all kind of waiting eagerly for the SEC to get their act together and start, funding some lacrosse. Girls teams are beginning to put Division I teams together in the SEC. Florida, for example, Florida women's, has a very successful D1 program. So we're waiting for the men SEC teams to get their act together.
The Gators actually was down in Florida a couple of weeks ago. Went and visited that campus. Yes, I'm from Athens, but whenever you're in a great college town like Gainesville and can visit a campus, why not? Life like Gators everywhere. I like Gators. And the best part about a Gator is the tail. I like it. Grill it, fry it, eat it. Gator tail. Gator Joe's. There's a little shout out to you Florida people. You guys know about Gator Joe's. 3:46 to go. As we get ready to wrap this one up, Northview with a 5-goal lead, and they really did the damage there in that third quarter. Chase Hicks a goal, Lovingood a goal, Chad Johnson a goal, and Chase Hicks a goal there in that third quarter. And that really opened it up. They went up 9-5 and now have tacked on 2 more here in this fourth by Chad Johnson and Lovingood.
And Northview's got a man advantage here for a minute. Unnecessary roughness on Allatoona's part.
Getting physical. Shot. Goal. Way out high. Molander didn't see anything coming. Beyondich with that goal. They're pouring it on now. Lead now up to 6. It's 12-6.
Matty Beyondich. He did a Google search. He found www.ilovecorners.com.
That's right. That corner goal right there by Beyondich. He's okay as well, too, and it's glad to see. So Allatoona, and we talked about how this game may not mean nothing. We talked about how they came off of the 16-2 loss. You wanted to rebound, and we're in this game through a half. This isn't the way you want to bounce back on a rebound.
You know, certainly with a playoff game next week, I know the coaches wanted to have a little bit of a better outing today. Ball's certainly not bouncing Allatoona's way this afternoon.
Allatoona with that face-off win.
I certainly expect, though, Allatoona to go deep in the playoffs this year. They're a good team. They're a young team, and I think we're seeing some young team mistakes today. Hopefully they'll be able to correct some of that before next week as they get ready for their playoffs.
Which means they could be dangerous in years to come. Carson's whole shot is no good. It moves over to the left. Hansen has been in goal. We thought we may see some of freshman Noah Johnson today. We have not. Hansen has gone the distance so far in goal for the Northview Titans.
Got another flag. It's a holding call against Northview.
Yep, it will be a holding penalty on the Titans.
It's a good call by these referees. They're making sure they're staying engaged in this game, even though it's a 6-goal differential with 3 minutes left. They're staying focused. They want to make sure this game doesn't get out of hand physically. Keep it safe for the players. And
they have been in control the entire day. Allatoona working now, trying to get some window dressing under 3 minutes.
Yeah, from time to time you hear, fans, disagreeing with an official's call. You're never going to please everybody. Here's another flag.
Yep.
But this 3-man crew has done a great job today.
There's Stewart. Stewart with the shot. No, wide left, and let's check a penalty. Stewart very upset. Almost wanted to just go ahead and crack his lacrosse across his knees. Upset with the way he's played today. Has been very ineffective, very quiet, and he entered the game as the leading point scorer. So Allatoona, you want that momentum. They're going to have to right the ship heading into the playoffs.
Well, they got a 2-man advantage here. They should be able to goal here. Let's see what they can do.
2:40 to go, trailing by 6. Good situational result here. Here's Soul, swings it out to Carter. Carter looks, they're coming on now. It's only a man advantage. Stewart now swings it over to the left. To the right of the blocks. And he's behind. That's Neil Brown. Neil, young freshman, he's got him a goal today as well. Here's Soul coming up on 2:20. Ball is on the ground. Ball is still on the ground.
Can't look at that pressure.
Ball still on the ground. It's still on the ground, and it's going to be ground ball picked up, and now a whistle. And it will go to Allatoona.
Even with a man disadvantage, Northview is pressing their defense.
Moving pick against the Titans.
Stewart now holds it in behind. Neil Brown is behind, and now here they come. Stewart looking to get a shot. No. He's just upset. Again, I'm watching after each shot. He's really looking maybe just for confidence to get him a goal here under 2 minutes.
Looks like he's pressing a little bit.
He has, and he was not doing that earlier. He wasn't getting the touches early either. Now he's got a touch out high at the box, inside the box, moving to the right. Now they swinging in back behind, going to work it back behind, and here's Brown.
Sometimes shooters just have to keep on shooting to get back their mojo.
That's how you do it. They're trying to work it quickly now. Jared is trying to scoop it in there. They pick it up now. It flies around. It may go roll in. No. Hansen scooped it up. 90 seconds to go. Northview comfortably ahead now and have dominated here in this second half, only allowing 2 goals. Meanwhile, they put up a number themselves. 7 goals.
Yeah, we had a 1-1 first quarter. It's 12-6 now.
Yep. 5-4 at the half, but that third quarter busted wide open in the last 3:05. Northview with 3 goals in the last 3:05 in that third quarter.
Looking for some more here.
75 seconds. Northview on the attack. Lovingood with it behind the cage. being bothered and harassed by the long pole of number 20, Brendan Seaman.
Okay, it looks like Northview is about to go into the four-cornered offense. They're going to try to kill the rest of this game last minute, run it out.
And we'll have to stay in the box under 2 minutes. And not come out of the box, it will be a turnover. 48 seconds left in a 12-6 game in Northview's crowd.
Yeah, Matt Beyond just got he's the best athlete on the team. He's just holding the ball and daring the Allatoona defender to take it away from him.
Zachary Ferguson, a junior defenseman over there, 51 in black. Holding it in behind.
Like a little cat and mouse game there, but Matt Beyond he's no cat, he's a lion.
Lovingood, glad to see him back in. Lovingood and Beyondich both were banged up earlier in this quarter. Both have came back and both scored goals since being banged up. Final 15 seconds. So Northview, moments away from improving the record to 13-4. And the ranking should be safe.
Shot by Jared Johnson.
Johnson, no goal. And the final seconds will tick away. And that is the final. The Northview Titans with a 12-6 win over the Allatoona Buccaneers. And it was that third quarter in which they ripped off 4 goals and went up 9-5. They put on 3 more here. And the defense shut down Allatoona with only 2 goals in that second half. We mentioned that Northview came in allowing 7.2 goals per game. Hold Allatoona to 6 under that average.
So it was good game by both teams. Northview certainly rolling. They're ready for their playoff game against Roswell. We wish them luck. Allatoona a little short here, but I'm sure they're a good young team. They'll regroup. They'll be ready next week against Wesleyan in their first round of playoffs. We wish both teams good luck.
Chad Johnson shined for Northview. He had 4 goals. Lovingood had 2 goals, and then we mentioned Beyondich with a goal. Chase Hicks, he shined as well as he had him a goal. Westbrook probably had still what was my favorite goal of the day, a strong goal right there, and that goal made it 4-4, and Allatoona had taken the lead 4-3 and led for 1 minute and 3 seconds before Westbrook tied it at 4, and from there, Northview did not look back. Faceoffs will finish 10-10 even. Lead changes, each team had a lead change, and the biggest lead of the day was 6 with 4 ties. So our final score, once again, from Northview Stadium on the campus of Northview High School, the Northview Titans improved to 13-4 with a 12-6 victory over the Allatoona Buccaneers. I'd like to thank my partner Dan Lindsay and the whole SUV production crew. We'll see you next time down the road. This is the SUVtv.com.